What's the build specs? It's a 9800X 3D and a 5090 Founders Edition. I don't know the exact listing for the freaking, I don't know the exact listing for the screen right here, but I could get that in my bio. I could definitely add that to my bio. Pretty sure it's gonna work fairly well. But I have not booted up the PC with it yet. And yeah, we got an X670E from MSI. And yeah, pretty casual. Looking good, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build. I could lower it, show you guys a little better angle. I wanted to keep it high though, so I could read the chat a little better. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Booted up, it's gonna, nice build so far, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have a long form video for it. Nice. Yo, what's up, Blocks? Welcome in, everyone. Probably end up booting on this PC, this stream, too, you guys. And, yeah, it should be pretty fun. Turned out really cool, honestly. I was really happy with the full kind of look of the PC. It's probably the better angle for you guys. Yo, Hugo. CPU's a 9800X 3D. Can it be mod, Hugo? I don't recognize you a whole lot, but 9800X3, 5090 FE, yes. But Hugo, if you hang out in here a lot and I see some positivity, of course you can get mod. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty clean. Not Lee and Lee fans. AIO, Thermalright. Thermalright Frozen Infinity is $56 for a high-rated AIO, you guys. I don't know why y'all don't buy it. High-rated pump, $56. Can't beat that. 360 millimeter. Like, come on. What's that? Looks like it can run Crisis. What RAM is that? It's a Team Group. I like it. They got good CL30 rated RAM. Pretty good. I like, honestly, I've been liking Crucial. Their white RAM sticks with no RGB have been my favorite lately. Because, like, RAM RGB never matches. We all know that. It never matches. And then, like, I don't know, just, like, never is good. And it doesn't boot up the same as the fans. And just, like, it's always just annoying, I feel like. I don't know if you guys feel me on that, but, like, RAM RGB sucks. What megahertz? 6,000. Nice. Team Group, hell yeah. Plan to do undervolting or overclocking on that setup? No. Maybe undervolt the CPU, but it's got a push-pull setup. I don't know, it just depends how it runs, but overclock the RAM, maybe undervolt the CPU, but probably not. I have mine undervolted, but on my personal PC, I have my 9070 XT undervolted and my 9800X 3D. Vulcan Z SSDs. No, I haven't had the Vulcan ones, but I've heard they're good. What are good average specs? 3060 and a 5600X is what most people would, would be perfect. What are your thoughts on a Ryzen 5 7600 and 4060 combo? I'd probably up your GPU. AMD GPUs, and you get a way better option at that price point. If you're specifically just like gaming and you want better FPS gaming, go AMD. Save a lot of money too. What graphics card? 5090 Founders Edition. You have that gaming PC? That's what's up. AO, really expensive here in... Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why it's $56 in the US, but it's awesome. What console player should I save up to get a PC? Yes. Should I get a 9060 XT? Yeah, I love that GPU. I'm about to do a 9060 XT 7600X 3D build. What about 9600X and 5060 Ti? I'd get a 7600X because they're on sale, the same price as the 9600X, but better single core for performance. 5060 Ti, ain't too bad. PC better than console? Yeah, of course. Yeah, that sucks if all your PC parts are expensive. How did you find a 5090 Founders? This is actually a customer's build, and he was on the NVIDIA list where you can sign up on their list to buy their GPUs, and they reach out to you after a few months and say, like, you're next in line. It's your turn to buy a GPU. You have until this date to buy one or not. He got it for $2,000. So I've been like, thank you. America is lucky to have the most places like Micro Center. Yeah, Micro Center is awesome. I got that 7600X 3D exclusive for $10 under MSRP on Amazon. I bought a 6700 for $50 and it plays every game at 1440p Ultra. Nice. Yeah, 6700 is a really good GPU. Can you give me this PC? No, I wish. I'm upgrading a 16 Super to a 5060 to a whole different PC. Any tips? Just set your NVIDIA control panel and you should have a really fun time. If you're upgrading to a 5060, I'd probably stay at 1080p. Wow, yeah, it's a pretty cool build. You need a RTX. I don't know what that is. Don't get a 5060 in my opinion. I'd probably go AMD, but some people are NVIDIA, just like NVIDIA. Best motherboard, LGA, under 250 bucks? No way. I got a B550 AM5 board for 145 new. So yeah, nice try. Micro Center is my heaven. Yeah, they are. Nice setup. Thank you. Black GPU and white build. The screen matches it. It's a 5090 Founders Edition. It's for a customer. It's what he wanted. I got the motherboard for $189, $279 MSRP. So he saved a lot of money elsewhere in this build, which is really cool too. What's up, yo? What GPU replace the 7800 XT? I'd get something like I don't know, maybe you could find like a 4080 Super at a good price. Ever tried TF2 9070 XT? I only tried OptiFlex. No, but I just downloaded the new Battlefield. I got a 5070 for 500 bucks. Couldn't have asked for a better deal. Yeah, I've seen it brand new from Walmart for 500. 7800 XT is more than enough for now. I'll wait. Yeah, just wait. 7800 XT is great. I just built a PC with a 7800 XT. Which motherboard is this? This is an X670E from MSI. Where should I get a PC? I'll have custom builds on my website soon. Can I make a $500 PC? Yeah, you could. You can even make like a small form factor one with an integrated GPU for $500 and then upgrade to a GPU build in the future. But I can show you guys over here. My office is a little messy. But here we have a 7800 XT 9600X build. At the time, this 9600X was cheaper than the 9070 XT to replace 7800 XT. No, I wouldn't do it. 7800 XT is great for 1440p and 4K. I mean, the margins might be pretty substantial, like maybe 22% increase or better or something, but I don't know, 7800 XT is enough for me, especially if you're not like working off your PC. I don't think you really need more for just gaming. Yeah, I wouldn't replace 7800 XT 8th gen for me. I'm outdated. Can you make a PC under $1,400 build? Yeah, this mini case up here is going to be under $1,400 with the 7600X 3D and the 9060 XT. So watch out for that build on my channel because that'll be under $1,500 and that one's going to be beautiful. You guys check it out. This little port in the back is probably my favorite thing about this Leanly O11 Vision. Other than that, I kind of hate this case. But that is a pretty cool feature, if I do say so myself. Our founder edition is exactly at MSRP. Yeah. 1650 with the i3 Dell Optiplex. That's what you're doing on RN? Nice. That's good PC. I play a lot of CS2 on that system. I like CS2. In my opinion, if you're going to upgrade, you have at least 2 times performance. Yeah. That's a bit of a stretch, but can you make the best PC? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What is that? This is a PC. What's your favorite GPU? Probably my Power Color 9070 XT in my personal PC. Sick build. Can't even afford an Optiplex. I love that case. I don't really love it. I like the O11 Vision more. The compact kind of pissed me off, low-key, when I was building in it. It has a lot of lame stuff about it, actually. Not a big fan of this case. I have 2K, it's 3K upgrade. Should I get a list? It's time to upgrade. Yeah, you should. Could you link to your Discord server on your channel? Yeah, it's in my bio. Thoughts on the 7600X and 9070? Regular 9070, I mean, try to score that XT because the 7600X won't even get bottlenecked if you have a better GPU like a 9070 XT. And you get the, there's like a Nitro, Sapphire Nitro for like 719. Nice build. It's smoking hot. Thank you. How much should average PC cost? Depending on your resolution, if you're playing 1080p, I mean, you can spend like $600 to $1,000 and be happy. Maybe $600 to $800 and be happy for 1080p as coming in as a new PC build. Ooh, Ollie Fox, what's up? I am the waifu master. You think a Ryzen 5600 and 7600 would be a good build? I might go 5500 because I'm a little tight on the budget. No, don't get a 5500. That's a Gen 3 CPU. Get the 5600. Just save up a little more. Here's the performance like a 5090, 9950 X3D. I have a 1080 Ti with the i5 9th gen, can't remember, but I'm upgrade 7800 X3, 9060 XT. Yeah, sell that whole system and just start fresh with that build. Best PC for gaming and editing and streaming under $1,400. I don't know, I'd have to think on that. If you're going to stream, get an NVIDIA card, I would go with the 4070 Ti Super. I think streaming, you're still fine without the NVEC encoding on AMD cards, but it's up to you. I built a 4070 Super, $13, an Antec C5 for my cousin. Is that good value? 4070 Super for $1,300? Yeah. I saw a 4070 Ti build for $1,500 on Marketplace, and I think that's a pretty good deal too. So did I get a 7600 or a 4060? 7600 is a lot cheaper. I'd probably get that and upgrade your system elsewhere. How much RAM is enough for 2025? 32 gigs. Until on DDR4 and DDR5, I think 32 gigs is enough for most people. Man, I'm 22, thinking about building a PC on a PS4 Pro, but it's terrible for gaming and it's noisy. Just need to be good around $300. I'm from Nigeria. Build a PC for around $300 is going to be tough, especially competing with PS4 Pro. I would save up more money and then buy a PC once you have like $500 or $600. Just want to get a game. I have a 2070 i7 11700 MOBO moving with 9600X and 9070 XT. Should I try to get a 9800X 3D? No, just get a 7600X though over the 9600X, I think. Depending on the prices, they should be around the same on Amazon. That's what I would do. And 7800X 3D, unless you are like super competitive in CPU bound games, I wouldn't go for it. 16 gigabyte if you like to suffer. 8 gigabytes if you like to suffer. Or what, like some weird number like 12? I built a PC for $400 with a 1080, but that's the best performance you can get with that money. Yeah, it's pretty good. F1 PC case, let me side panels come off. It's a brand new case. There's thumb removers and manual is not clear. Any clue how? Vulcan F1 case won't let the side panels come off. There's probably tiny screws you gotta find pixelated. EM6 is coming soonish. You might have to pop off the front panel, maybe, and the screws can be behind the front panel. But I'm sure there's a tutorial out there somewhere that could also show you how. I've not heard of that case, Pixelated. Welcome in. AM6 coming soonish. AM4 is still great. 24 gigs of RAM. LOL. Sup? Yo, what's up? Honestly, don't know how to get your bio on your Discord. Just called Dreambuild Computers. Try my Instagram. If you click in my link tree, you should see the link straight to my Discord. I got a lot of people that join it every day. What's the PC specs? 9800X 3D, 5090 Founders Edition. Should I go for an i5 14600 game, 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte? I don't know. That's CPU, GPU combo is a little wonky. Any ITX suggestions? Learning a Fractal Terra, but any other suggestions? SGPC makes some good ones. Yeah, I would do something a little... Yeah, I would go AMD, but I don't know. All right, you guys, I am trying to keep up reading these questions, but I am currently doing a little bit of cable management. I wouldn't go ITX, but it depends on your opinion. I have a cool, like, extra ITX build I have that I bring places sometimes. So, like, if you want it for, like, an additional build or something to have, yeah, build, like, some crazy small form factor. Or, like, to put, like, out in your living room at your TV or something. How many watts is the power supply? 1200. White 5090, like 3500. The Founders Edition was $2,000. That's what my customer got it for. $2,000. What's the total cost? I don't know. It's probably like $3,500. He got everything on a crazy deal. This X670E was a super good price. Everything's really strong in this system too. And the fans are super cheap, $36 for a 3-pack. The overlay was $19. A lot of people overspend when they don't need to, especially in builds like this. Like when I post this video and when I benchmark on this, like this system is going to be $2,000 less than everyone else's 5090 build and perform better and look better. I don't get why people build with like way too expensive of a case. And then they get the Trix Panorama AIO, $300. Okay, $240 wasted right there. You could have got a $56 thermal, right, with a better pump. And then what? They get a case like the Haven, $400. And then you throw in like a $3,000 5090 instead of a $2,000 one. And then what else? Like a $400 Mobo that, like, realistically, you're only using the features that a $200 Mobo would have. And then, I don't know, the Lee & Lee fans, like, instead of spending $90 for freaking 9 fans, you spend $300 for 9 fans. So, I don't know. That's like the average 5090 PC, though. Like, I swear, the average 5090 PC has, like, all those things that like people don't use. Not only are they not using the 5090 to its fullest potential, but like I think this would be my perfect, the way my customer did this build, it would be my perfect 5090 build, but I don't need a 5090 or a 9800X 3D. That's too much for me. If I built it, I would sell it because I would want to have my money back to spend it elsewhere to have, you know, to live a fun life because I know I'm not going to use that PC to its full extent. Any opinion on Fiqua NVMe? I've never heard of it. Why did this get recommended to me? I'm just installing Windows 10 on my MacBook Pro. Why Google? Do you think my CPU 9800X3D is overkill for my GPU 9070XT Hellhound? I mean, no. If you play CPU-bound games, like, you'll have a ton of fun. Get 400 FPS, get competitive, have a lot of fun. 9800X3D isn't overkill, and if you do play CPU-bound games, you're getting like 400 FPS at 4K on that system. That's what I get. And I undervolted my 9070 XT to get the same performance as a 5080. I have a full video on it on my channel, benchmarks and everything, you guys. I need to catch back up because I was ranting for a little bit. Total cost, what is the total cost? I think it was like $3,500. Small form factor is what I gotta go with because I don't have enough space. I mean, you could still do like a mini ITX build and probably fit it on a desk. Find a desk at a garage sale or something. 6600 XT and 1200X. Ooh, that's pretty balanced. I got a budget $1,200 on a per arc builder. An opinion, so I have a 5060 and 7600 X3D. It's leaning towards competitive gaming. What do you think about the pair? I love that pair. I think that if you play CPU-bound games, you're going to have a better time. 7600 X3D is amazing at 1440p. You could have a really good time. 5060 is not going to do great at 1440p, though. Ryzen 5 9600 is good for streaming editing. Yeah, it's pretty good, but I'd just go 7600. I'd score 2 terabyte 990. About 2 for $100. Nice. I love the 990 Samsung Pro. I don't think you're a pro. To Bubs, I'll trade you 1030 for it. That'd be a bad trade. People want to overspend. Okay, I think I'm... What are you doing with this all PC? This is for a customer. Is 6700 XT worth it? I'd probably go 9060 XT. I don't know, or 9060 even. I have 500 hours of 4K footage on it. Hello, mate. Is Ryzen 5 90? Yeah. Love your videos. Yo, Rip, Jackin, you're the GOAT. What do you think about the Ryzen 9 95 X3D being 600? It's a lot of money, and most people wouldn't use it to its full extent. I don't know. I feel like if you're getting a CPU like that, you got to make like at least like 60K a year salary off your PC to have like a 9950 X3D, or like whatever you're doing with your PC, like video editing or rendering crazy stuff, or just like editing a ton of stuff, or utilizing workload tasks to make you money. Is like, if you have a 9950 X3D and you don't do stuff like that, I don't know why you would really have it. It depends on the game. Some games are CPU bound, some games are GPU bound. Play 1080p. What are your specs? Mine's a 9070 XT, 9800 X3D, and an MSI B850 Mobo with, it looks like this. Say 1080p for competitive for 1440p. If you go 7800 X3D, 98 X3D, I have issues melting. No, my 9800 X3D is perfect in this build. No melting. That's just people who did stuff wrong. Made a 5080 with the 7800 X3D, 420 B650, 1 terabyte for 1850 USD. Nice. Too much screens on this build? What do you mean? Is this a good combo? 850? What is usually the reason for SP up going down gradually all the time? Is it because of the graphics card or something else? Lilypad? It just depends on the game you're playing and your whole system. Like I was saying before, it could be your graphics card, it could be your CPU. It depends on the game. What do you think about the Ryzen 5070 combined with NVIDIA Xeon X3D? Huh? For future proofing, how much storage is on that build? This build, 4 terabytes. And the other build is 4 terabytes. Is 32 RAMs of DDR5 good enough? Yeah, plenty. Even DDR4. What's the best GPU for rendering and editing? I'd say a 3060 12 gigabyte. What do you think about the Ryzen 5070 combined with the NVIDIA? I already read that. Good PC, I would go with the 360 AO or Biffy air cooler. PC under $700? You could do a 6600 build with like a 5600X. Beautiful build, man. Thank you. I'll turn it on if you guys want me to. What do you think about the 5070? Okay, polarities. What type of PC do I need for 60 FPS OBS Studio streaming at 1080p? You need a 5600X and a 3060. There are many issues with the melting. Gamers Next reported that there were factory issues with the 9800X 3D. Zay, that's old news. He was capitalizing off people who messed up with Asus boards and like people who either put it in wrong or that's just Asus's fault because they also make horrible boards. That's like less than like 1% of people, Zay. That's like 0.1%. And YouTubers just love to just capitalize off things like that and make it seem like it's a general public thing to farm views. You guys got to remember, the internet is just farming views. Any title or anything anyone says is just to farm, pretty much just to farm you and your content. And, you know, can you make a guess how much the PC costed so I know a good deal? 9800 X3, 9070 XT, 4 fans, PSU, I don't know, should be right around 2K, maybe less. 850 watt Radeon 7600C 16 gigabyte 3900X B550 gaming. Whoa, that's a unique build. I like it. PC under $700, legendary. Yeah, I said a 7600 with a 5600X would be a good combo. An AMD 7600 GPU. I have 600, barely use 1 terabyte. Yeah, I use a lot. Like I have a full terabyte on my phone and I almost have it maxed out. And then I have like 2.5 terabytes on this PC filled up. Opinion on the new Intel Arc B580 dual GPU with 48 gigs VRAM, supposed to be under $1,000. I haven't seen anything about it, X-Ray. It sounds really cool though. Hey, Fatal, you have a great day. Guard off, turns out you just have to pull super hard and then lift up. Oh, damn. Nice, pixelated. I'm stoked for you. What should I get for my first PC? $800 or under? I try to squeeze in some AM4 build with a 5600X or better. Yeah, it was Asus and ASRock motherboards. Yeah, 8 terabyte is overkill. Unless you do like 4K, like movie editing. Saw plenty of issues. I didn't see a whole lot. So my PC 700 a good price. Justice, I can't remember your specs. What a beautiful PC. My build 5080 costs more than a 9070 XT. Yeah, but this 9070 XT undervolted has the same performance as a 5080. So right now I actually have the RGB turned off through MSI Center. So set it to something like that. Some rainbow to distract you guys' minds. Yeah, it costs a lot more, but I want to start flipping PC, even make a service to pick parts for customer and build it. Any tips, advice? Diamond? No, it's pretty tough. I would just, I don't know, just lowball people on Marketplace. Just be super rude about lowballing people. Because, like, PC flipping is really hard to do, so honestly, you just got to be like, just lowball the heck out of people. Just pray they just take your money and give you something. Yo, man, I was wondering if it was worth it saving money on the RX 6600 or 7600. Get the 7600. I love the 7600. I have a really cool build with it on my channel. Yo, man, I was wondering, yo, is that RGB GPU riser cable? No, it's a, for the 12-pin motherboard cable. Do you have a favorite motherboard brand? Yeah, MSI, 1,000,000%. Is the 370 and 5700X a good combo? Yeah, it's really good. Stock 5080, I assume. Yeah. But not many people like undervolt or overclock their NVIDIA cards. You have to create your own website with stuff. If you sell on eBay, you get lowballed. Yeah, I mean, Marketplace, depending on where you live, is really hot. Like, my biggest pro tip for flipping PCs on Marketplace is do like $300 to $500 PCs. No one's going to buy your $1,000 PC. Go find, yeah, pick up for really cheap. Exactly, nighttime. I get 11% uplift in performance on my 5080 with undervolt, no Steve versus stock 5080. Ooh, that's pretty cool. What GPU? This is a power color, devil color. It's got RGB. I should probably turn that on. Neither of them. I hate both those, Holland. I'd get an O11 Vision, or I would get the Be Quiet Light Base 600. Don't get the Y70 Touch. Disgusting. Disgusting, you guys. Thumbs down in the chat for the Y70 Touch. And the O11 Evo is just way too expensive too. 150 bucks? Yeah, get out of here. Spend like 70 to 120 on your PC case. Budget RGB flashy people, PCs get the money. Yeah, they need to be like $300 to $500. Are GPU support brackets still a thing? I don't see them featured on build. Yeah, so the build over here actually has a GPU support bracket right down here. Oh, a little lower. There it is. It's built into the case right there. That's a support bracket built into the case on the 5090 build. I have a question. Is the RDX 3060 and i5 good for a PC? It's decent, yeah. How about the A6 Flow? I don't love it. Yo, there's so many good case options around those price points. Like, yeah, even this compact. You can get this O11 compact, you get the O11 Vision, you get a Be Quiet case. There's been a Musitex case I did a build-in recently I really liked. Thermal Take View 270, I love that one. Hey bro, I have an Aura S3060 Ti, bought it secondhand in my case. This is a Y40, installed 2 fans on the left side of the case. Size 140, 120, my GPU temperature reaches 80. Do you think the temperature is normal overall? How much do you think temperature will drop? Temperature isn't bad, Taha. And I think that's a really cool setup. I love the Y40. The airflow isn't great. But if you have your AIO on top, you're going to be focusing on CPU temps over GPU temps. Do you do giveaways? I do. Is that a 5090? Yeah, it is. Bad boy computers, hell yeah, I'm stoked you found the Discord, let's go. I had a Deepcool AIO forever, but I sold those PCs. I had the LT720 and the LS720. Taha, I was in the middle of answering it. I think it's normal, but if you have a top-mounted AIO, you're favoring your CPU temps over your GPU temps, so you can think about changing that in the future to a side-mounted one if you want to favor your GPU temps. How much was the 5090 FE? $2,000. Well, what should you get with a 9800X3D Holland? You should get this one right here. It's my favorite one. I got it for $189. When do you do giveaways? I'll probably do my next one at like a follower goal, like 10K followers or something. Yes, I have a water cooler. Zay, from NVIDIA. From NVIDIA, MSRP $2,000 on the 5090. You guys, this MSRP on that PC. It's like what you should pay for this GPU, 2,000 bucks. Straight from NVIDIA, brand new, you guys. Brand new, straight from NVIDIA, $2,000, Founders Edition. Somehow got it at MSRP? No, it's straight from NVIDIA. You sign up. You sign up when they launch it and you get on a list and they contact you and say, hey, it's your turn to buy your 5090. Do you want it? Because you signed up for their, like, you can become like a member with them. And my customer did this, not me. This is not my build. Oh, so it's like Rolex. Yeah. I want to know how the 140 manual fans will have effect on the temperature. 140 are better. What do you think about the Lee & Lee DK07? I haven't seen it. I think the ROG Strix are overrated. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ROG. At all. I'm 13, basically a PC nerd. Is that good or bad? No, it's good. My PC is watermelon colors right now. Is it this with a dual PC case inside? Oh, that's really cool. Save a little more for 5070 Ti. Don't worry about it. Long time undervolt and OC for close to 50 stock performance. I'd go 9070 XC all the way, especially the Sapphire Nitro is $719. Yeah, that's a freaking score. Tell you what, I would totally get that. Oh, you guys, some cable management. Time to do some cable management. This will be perfect. I just put my, I just bought a 3070. What is a good CPU to pair with it? 3070? Get a 5600X. Hola, what's up? What's up, Halim? Do you guys want to see the cable management I'm doing, or you guys like this angle where you can see me talking to you? Just sub, thank you. I have a 1,000 watt power supply and now I'm overclocking my 4060 Arc Rust Fragpunk. They should wait for the 60s to come out. Yeah, is that game GPU bound or CPU bound? I wonder if overclocking would even help. Would say to get the cheap AM5 board and 7500F from AliExpress. That could be a good combo. Depending on how cheap you get them. Alright, these. Need one of these. Guys, this cable management is going to be crazy good. You can upgrade from there. Yeah, you can. How this build? 9060 XT, 7600 XB, 650, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD. Should I get AIO? 4 fans? Get the Thermalright Infinity AIO, and I love that whole build. I love that build. Especially if you get the Thermalright Frozen Infinity for $56. Or the Frozen Note. Both of them look really good. They're really good. How hot does your 7600X run? I did a build with the 7600X. I think it ran like, and the 9600X. You'd have to check my benchmarks. I have a 7600X video. It's like literally a 7600X 7600 AM5 build. It's pretty cool. AO isn't needed for chips like the 7600X. No, but a $56 AIO, you can't really argue with that. It's like the price of an air cooler. Air coolers might last longer, but if you want to be cool, $56 for an AIO, I mean, you just can't pass that up. It's too good of a deal. Especially, it's been really hot where I am in the summertime. I don't know, my system is getting pretty hot. It's like really hot where I live this summer. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing that. Some guys had to give me a graphics card. Whoa! Rob, you're wildin'. What's up with you? 16, they replaced it and paid for it, but it was surprising. I mean, yeah, that's so much power. EVGA are usually like the best power supplies. That's weird too. LGA 11500 at 7K overclocked or just below $800 on an LGA 1700. I don't know. I would do AM5 over any of those options. Because your upgradability is just going to be way better, and AMD is just going to keep coming out with really good CPUs, so. Yo, I'm getting a new PC and getting 5060. Is it good for first build? Yeah, it is. For 1080p. I'm running AIO 9700. Is it worth it? Should I move back to Air? No. Just keep what you got, especially if it's not giving you issues. Especially if you can have like lower temps. If you're playing a CPU bound game, you can get a little more GPU headroom. $5060 is pretty decent for the price, but it's really only good at 1080p. AAA title is just gonna do all that. Yeah, it's gonna do all that super well. Yeah, your build, I loved your build. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, Raisin plays. Yeah, your build is freaking awesome. Thermal Air RGB Enhanced 44 in the UK. You're crazy. That's so good. Best low profile GPU, probably this 2-slot 5090 Founders Edition or a 9060 XT. Just about a 4010. My case has a height Y40. You guys are so funny. Y40 GPU is vertical. 3060 Ti. I love the Y40 build. The Y40 build I did was super pretty. It was awesome. So what's the conclusion? I just don't understand. ADC comment for a 3060 Ti inside a Y40 case without adding extra fans? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. 80's not too high. I mean, I don't think it's like as low as what other people probably are running, but it's not thermal throttling, and it won't decrease the lifespan of your GPU, and it won't affect it that much. I just bought a 3050. Probably gonna get $70 off brand AM4, so you can swap DDR4 RAM. Ooh, nice. That'd be a good cop. Yeah, let's go, Raisin. What about the 5060 Ti 16 gig? Yeah, you can play 1440p. I'm not sure it was good at 4K though. Hey, thank you for the sub. Let's go, you guys. Everyone hit those subs. 8 gigabytes only by an older GPU. Yeah. Is the 2080 7600 good temporarily combo if I upgrade to the 5070? Yeah. Yeah, 2080 is still a pretty decent GPU. Your bottleneck won't be huge. What's the best AIO for 150 to 200? Yeah, exactly. Some GPUs will suffer in the vertical, especially in the Y40 where the glass is super close. They just plug in. All right, what about fans? You guys, I think I'm gonna hide the sub button. Y'all, this dude is here for us. Come on, make damn day. Yo, Raisin, you're the best. Love from India. Yo, you were so awesome. All right, I'm gonna make the Kraken 240 for $100 from Newegg. No, I hate the Kraken AO. Don't buy that. Don't buy that. Love from India. Yo, thank you. Thanks for answering everyone's questions, man. Yes, I am trying to cable manage, but I like hanging out, talking to you guys. Y'all are really cool, so. Surprised no one's asked about these cables right here, too. Love the energy. Yeah, let's go. We're having a good day here. But don't buy nighttime. Don't buy the Kraken 240. Yo, there's so many better AIO options. Anything from Thermalright, honestly. But there's just so many better ones. Too many fans do you have? If you already have a few intake fans, adding more would only give marginal improvement. Are those cables the Wi-Fi cables, or no? They're for the screen, and then it's plugged into the integrated GPU in the 9800X3D. When I played Valorant for like 2 minutes into the motherboard monitor turn off, what should I do? Are you watching your temps? I just started streaming. It's been like 2 weeks, and I'm loving it. Hey, that's awesome. Because the 7800X3D run really hot where I live. Yeah, it's been hot where I live in the summer, and my house isn't too friendly for heat either. So that's why my personal PC does have 13 case fans. And it's really about just getting the hotter, like, because, like, my whole room will be hot, but, like, if you're able to move... Ah, my mic died, I think, you guys. So I might sound like, bad. LOL. Yo, everyone's like, your mic, your mic! Yeah, what's up? Mic died. Yeah, it's a really good mic, though. I've been liking it. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's not going to sound as good because I'm using my other mic. Yeah, you guys, not super beautiful yet. It's going to be cleaned up. I'm just moving everything out of the way just to handle this big old mess. Right here is what we're first going to tackle. There's not a whole lot inside the back of the case. Like, I have a lot of room to work with, which is pretty nice. We have the push-pull setup on the... But yeah, we're just taking it slow. And yeah, there is a lot going on in the PC. So, like, for how clean that management is, I'm pretty impressed. This PC back here, you guys, I think is the best cable management I've ever done. Ever. Ever. Like, literally ever in this build. Maybe in my O11 Visions, it was really clean. But yeah, you guys, this PC has the best cable management. I lost audio again. You guys, I might need to restart the stream. No? Okay, good. How is the RGB so in sync? This case has built-in controllers. So, if we take a look in here, I could pop off the back panel, but you guys might be able to see right up there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right there. That's the controller built into the Be Quiet case. Subscribe, FH, subscribe. So that's the controller. There's one on the top. And there's actually one on the bottom. These come with 6 system fan headers, 6 ARGB headers. Take those, hook up all the fans to them. Then you can control the RGB from either the motherboard, which those controllers will connect to your motherboard with an ARGB header. So you can run through all the light cycles on the controller, essentially. Let me get a little better lighting so it's not so bright for you guys, but a little softer. Wow. Yes, exactly. So yeah, so you can run oh, I also have a little screen in here too. But how much is that Be Quiet case and model name? This is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. It was $129 off off Walmart. That's sick, right, Ryzen? You like the rainbow? What case is this? This is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. You can have a vertical or horizontal. These little feet on the bottom can adjust it, right? These pop in and off between these little places on the case. So not only is this case huge and you can have a lot of room, I will do a giveaway, yes. I have plenty of PCs for giveaways. What brands, good RGB do you recommend for components in general? I have all my RGB components I love in my bio, linked in my bio and my Pinterest. That seems very reasonable price. You have to what is for you in the UK? Yeah, $129 for this case. The features are unreal. Everything about it is super good. I love it. Yeah, we got all the RGB patterns we can kind of swap between. Rainbow looks good in your eyes? The rainbow looks crazy. Purple looks really good too, but I can show you my favorite RGB pattern. I could do a rainbow, but with this pattern right here would be my favorite. Like this. Can you invert it? It's pretty heavy, but I could invert it. It just takes a second. But yeah, it would just look like this. Here's the white case inverted. It's too beautiful for your eyes. It is pretty good looking. I've never ran this all white. I wonder what that would look like. Or what about like something like this? WPC, thank you, Macy. Back to the watermelon. Want to ask about white? White or black case? I think black if you want your RGB to pop. White if you have a really minimal setup. Like, I don't have a whole lot on my wall. But I think if you have a lot of RGB going on, do black. But if you have, like, a super minimal room, go white. You a Linux fan, FH, huh? How much did it cost? This whole build was like 2K. Back to Rainbow, I think this... Yeah, this has Rainbow. Now the GPU will be Rainbow also. Yes. I just bought a Thermalright 240 RGB for 43 on Newegg. Yeah, nighttime. Hell yes. Everyone thumbs up in the chat for nighttime. He did not buy an NZXT Kraken. Gosh, those AOs are disgusting and they break too. So thank God you didn't buy that. Yes, double A. I do hang out at Winnie Hut Jr. It's pretty hard to find all white stuff. Right? Exactly, Zay. I just upgraded until the AMD AM5. Ooh, that's the move. That's the move, Griff. You know what's up. Should you upgrade it if you have a 3080 and you have a 9800X3D? Maybe. It depends on the games you play, but like I play a lot of CPU-bound games like Deadlock, so my 9800X3D is perfect. We are all goofy goobers. Yes, exactly. But yeah, Griffs, it's a tough call. But I think that's a really good system. Setup looks prestige. Thank you. Got the little... I don't know why this taskbar keeps coming back. It's so annoying, though. I have my taskbar behaviors hidden, but it just keeps coming back. There's an option to hide it. I don't know. There is. I have it on. It's just like won't go away. Since when do you have this PC? I've had it for a long time. I mean, maybe like half a year or something. No, it goes away. I don't know why it isn't, though. I think it because, like, maybe that Discord notification or something. Oh, there it went. Yeah, it was the Discord notification. Got someone building for 170 full white. Ooh, nice. Black 50 Ci, but as many, not mine. Yeah. I mean, hell, if people want all white stuff, why not? Why do people still air cool? I'm out here rocking a dual 480mm setup, Corsair 900D. Brevly, until recently, where they came out with the, I mean, there's no reason to water cool at all. Like custom water cooled loops, I think since like 2022, components have such low power and such low, like, and such big heat sinks. You don't need like custom water cooled loops anymore. Fiber, I don't even know fiber. Air's good. Air cooled is good. Like I just think custom water cooled loops are like before 2020 they were worth it. Can I get a full frame shot? I want to get a screenshot thinking about the Leanly Dynamic. You want a full screenshot of the PC? I guess this is the best you're going to get. Show your setup. All right. Got to get my chair in here too. Ooh, Battlefield 6 is ready to play, you guys. A few things on my desk. Is water cooling 5090 and since the wattage is so high? No, I don't think so. Maybe for the CPU only, but not for the 5090, especially the Founders Edition has crazy good airflow. Yeah, so this is the setup, y'all. Brevly, nice. How did I afford this? I do lots of custom builds for people. I'm always working. I work 40 hours a week, and then I do custom PC builds, and I make content, and I'm always busy. I'm always working. I do have a Discord server. Is that the Lightspace 600? It's the 600. Best PC guy. Hey, yo, you're the GOAT. Thank you. I do giveaways, too. That's why I'm the GOAT. 7600, 16 by 2 for 30 gigs, $250. That is a catch. Yeah, that's a super catch for 250 bucks. Duh. Oh, yeah. Like what? $200 GPU, 32 gigs of RAM for a DDR5 for $50? Yeah. Can you help me out? I want a 5080 for a 2200 PC build. Can you help us with it. Yeah, I do. I build PC part pickers lists for people. I even make full video breakdowns on my YouTube. So if you email me your PC part pickers list, I will make a YouTube video about it. Get your thoughts on the 3060 Ti Founders. I want to upgrade it. What do you think I should pick? You should get a 9070 XT for $719. The Sapphire Nitro is a really good cop right now on Amazon. Am I getting a Ryzen 7600 32D? Yeah, it's a catch. I already told you, Abdul. That's a catch. Although something forget is a UPS. What GPU is that? This is Power Color, Devil Color. No, not international yet, unfortunately. Yeah, Keanu, check my bio. Send me the list. I'll make a video about it. But as for now, if anyone has any more questions about the build, hop in the Discord. I'm going to hop off streaming for the day. Everyone have a good one and peace.